Okay. It is Valentine's Day. It is Galentine's Day. Palentine's Day. We need to celebrate with a sweet treat, and no one brings us sweet treats that are delectable and delicious quite like Mrs. Prindables. This is the 6 pieces of the sharing size Valentine's Pink Lady apples. Now, Pink Lady apples are rare to find. They take, what, 200 days to grow, something insane like that. So we only have them for a finite amount of time. We wait all year for them, but these are the large Pink Ladies. Yes. And we're bringing you 2 new flavors. One, the frosted toffee cookie, and the other flavor is the quad chip. We're talking dark chocolate, milk chocolate, white chocolate, and peanut butter chips. Both of these are fabulous. You're getting all of them. It comes with little tags right there so you can individualize them. They come individually wrapped. It ships now or the week of February 3rd. It's M133211. 5,800, how many? 8,000 orders have been placed since we launched this as a big deal, exclusive.
I'm going to highlight that other flavor there here too, because this is inspired by frosted cutout cookies. Oh my gosh, and we add a little toffee and some sprinkles. It's so delicious. I'm going to cut into that one probably first.
Okay.
This
Lori
is what
Shore, everybody.
Thank you.
Lori Shore, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo! Oh gosh. Now it's only a letdown from here. No.
Stop it.
This is what we're talking about when Julie was talking about how these are the bigger Pink Lady apples. So typically we bring you apples in this individual size. Right. We've done a really nice jump up with this Pink Lady apple. The last time we had Pink Lady apples this big was about a year ago. And we're not going to have Pink Lady apples of any size planned for coming up and on air until probably about December of this year.
Really?
So,
okay.
So almost a year from now.
If you love the Pink Ladies, that snap, that juiciness, that sweetness.
Sweeter taste, yeah. So I'm cutting into you for you here that sugar cookie one.
Okay.
It's a combination of sugar cookie crunch, Heath toffee, white chocolate chips, sprinkles, and I've been hearing from hosts that this is becoming one of their favorites. What do you think about that flavor? Come on.
I love it.
Isn't it wonderful?
It's like the warmth of that like buttery, sugary cookie on the outside.
Yes.
But then that Pink Lady.
Isn't that? And
she is delightful.
She is delightful. You know, when we ask people what they love most about Mrs. Prindables caramel apples, isn't the sweetness nice? They'll often say it's our orchard fresh apple, and we're known for our Granny Smith apples. That's what we typically bring to you. But when we can, we bring you this amazingly sweet, crunchy, effervescent flavor of a Pink Lady apple. It has a thinner skin, which allows us to have almost a seamless transition.
That's a great way to describe it. Yes.
And it's that seamless transition with thanks to that thinner skin between these hand-applied, decadent chips, 4 different kinds on top, that yummy made-from-scratch caramel, and that crisp, crunchy apple on the inside. By the way, let me add for you, the apples that come to your house have not been made yet. Our confectioners are going to make these to order starting tomorrow morning. They're going to go out the door right as they're made. And if you pick that immediate ship week, you'll get them by the end of the week.
Perfect. And how long? They stay in the fridge, right?
Up to 3 weeks, exactly. So you'll take them right out of the box into the fridge. They'll stay fresh up to 3 weeks, but you're going to want to bring them out probably an hour before you eat them, because this is what we're talking about when you think about room temperature confections. You want the caramel to be gooey, melt in your mouth consistency, and it is when you allow it to come to room temperature.
Oh my gosh, that famous decadent caramel that enrobes all of these large Pink Ladies. And that is your favorite part? Hey, what flavor is this one, Mare?
I think it's quad chip. I love the addition of the peanut butter chip. It really adds almost like a sweet and savory note to it.
You're right. They're that creamy with that nut consistency. Exactly. So I cut up the triple chocolate there. I should say the quad chocolate. The quad chocolate there. And that's our most popular flavor, triple chocolate. But then we've added, like we said, the peanut butter chip for the first time on a Pink Lady apple, and it's super special.
That is a game changer with the peanut butter.
Nice?
An absolute game changer with the peanut butter.
It adds just the right, I think, counterpoint, like you said, with that warmth. Did you, I forget, yesterday, did you try the cookie one?
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh. Do you do cookie ones?
I don't, but it's okay. I threw down on this one. Sorry, I was really involved in the caramel. There's something about that Pink Lady apple, with the caramel, with the chips, and then the little crunch of the candy hearts.
Crunchy crunch.
That's so fun.
Oh my! It's textural. It's layered flavor. I mean, you know this is gourmet. You can tell instantly that it is.
It's an experience. Like from the moment it shows up, it's an absolute experience because it's a feast for the eyes before anything else.
I love that. And you know what? This is such a great time of year to give gifts, to your Valentine, to the special people in your life, but also just kind of thank you gifts. I love just the heart motif. How many times do we put a heart on a text that we send to someone?
So often.
And this is just covered in hearts. And of course, most importantly, it's covered with gourmet goodness where you can really spoil that special person in your life. This is just 2 of the apples cut up. So you get 6. So even if you have a small, you know, Galentine's Day or Palentine's Day, you can have this and serve that, and then have some to give out as favors as well.
The Prindables truffles are on QVC.com, right?
Yes.
So we can find these too. We can really do it up this year.
This is exceptional, and our confectioners insist on using fresh cream with our truffles. So these are as fresh as our apples. They'll stay fresh 3 weeks, just like our apples, because of that small batch fresh cream goodness. Isn't that great?
I was playing with these.
Champagne, raspberry, malted milk, mocha, and dark chocolate sea salt.
Oh,
okay.
Not mad
That'll
at any
work,
of
please.
those.
That'll work.
Look, you're getting 6 of the apples in this pack up that's exclusive to us here at QVC. With the 2 new flavors, you're getting 3 of each flavor, 3 of that frosted toffee sugar cookie, and then 3 of the quad chip. $41.98. That's $6.99 an apple. That's $6.99 a gift. That's $6.99 to show the love, to share the love, to spread the love.
Don't you know it?
It even has the little gift tags, and each one is individually wrapped as well.
Right. So this is how you can give them out if you just as is with the gift tags on them. I'm thinking about what I typically spend. I love to get, of course, my husband a Valentine's card, my girls, the money that we spend on a Valentine's card. And for me, the hardest point, and what is the secret other people have? I stand in that line going through card after card trying to get the right sentiment.
I'm the same
and
way.
the right tone. You know what I mean? It's either too romantic or not romantic enough. This says it all.
This is perfect. No matter who it's going to. It could be your favorite coworker. It could be your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, your loved one. It could be your niece. It could be your granddaughter. Because it's just delightful for everyone. Over 1,000 orders placed just in our show. There is an auto delivery actually though on this one. For April 2025, you're going to get another shipment, but with Granny Smith apples.
Granny Smith, the larger size, and the Granny Smith apples, same flavors, different sprinkles.
Perfect. So it's always festive. And that's something that we love about Mrs. Prindables too, is that it brings the festivity, it brings the joy, it brings the love for every season.
I love that. It really does make any moment a special moment. So I really hope this can be something that, whether you're sending this as a bill to ship to, we love doing that. So as our confectioners are dunking them and getting them out the door, we'll send them that address that you send us. Can you imagine if it's family you can't be with, your grandkids, your sister and her family? What a great way to send a hug. And I also love the idea of really thanking people that are special in our lives. I feel like during the winter holidays, sometimes our gifting is perfunctory. You know, it's kind of expected. This is what we do. We give it to these people. But you hand someone a gourmet caramel apple with pink lady apples at the core and hearts on it. I feel like it makes it really feel extra special that you thought of them. I also love
it's like no stone unturned. Like you can't see any apple. All you see is just toppings, 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 toppings. So it really is like this explosion of color. But then when you cut into it, and this is really like best practices, right?
Yeah.
You're not going to eat it off the stick.
That's true. I'm cutting this all off just so I can show you what I do. So this is what I do with my family. I'll take these and then I'll cut them and fan them out. But talking about every part covered, the bottom is what I always get for me, and that never has calories. You can spread the word on that one.
I love that.
So the bottom, but this is every bit is covered. Even it's important to know that. Every bit is covered.
Look at
every
how thick that coating is of that caramel.
That's
this that you see right here. That's the caramel I wanted Scrooge McDuck dive into every single time. It's so rich. It's so buttery. It's just such a great experience, and that's what Mrs. Prindables brings us: is experiences and like sensorial.
I love that idea. Experiences right in the way we eat and the experience with the flavors, but also hopefully experiences in your relationships too. I love it when we can really tell someone how special they are by giving them something extra special. You're really watching at the right time. Pink Lady apples. It's been a year since we've had a Pink Lady apple of this larger sharing size. It's going to be close to a year as far as plans look right now that we're going to have another Pink Lady assortment of caramel apples. And what this comes down to is the company that pioneered the gourmet caramel apple, that brought you the best, most elevated ingredients, is bringing to you our favorite, most elevated kind of apple to make our caramel apples. And then when you add the toppings all around that, it becomes something extra special.
Of cheer, it's a burst of love, it's a burst of color, and of course it's a burst of flavor. The crisp and texture, because on the outside you get like the gooiness of the caramel. You get the crunch of all the different toppings, but then what's on the inside that counts.
Don't
everyone.
you know it?
This is beautiful inside and outside, though. Let's just say
this is the quad chip, but don't forget about that sugar cookie one. You really like that flavor.
I really loved that flavor.
We've been hearing Alberti said, Amy said this might be their favorite flavor.
I'm on that team all the way.
Yes.
$41.98. That is our big deal price. Big does mean before it's gone. BIG. So take advantage. There is an auto delivery April of 2025. They'll be with Granny Smith apples though. But this is new. It's delicious. It's fun. It's M133211. And you're right, a really great bill to ship to. I know.
Do you mind if I'm eating now? I could,
No, I don't mind. Go for it.
Fruit salad.
It's fruit salad. There you go.
Thank you, Lori Shore. Great seeing you. All right, we have some more sweet treats that are coming up in a